In doing all the models that I've been doing recently, I decided a long time ago that I didn't want to end up doing models that I'd done before. But in the event of me just really wanting more models to make, I ended up with a double. But in this time, I guess it's a little bit of a different scale. So these are a 1 in 1,000 scale ships. And so this is the U.S.S. Grissom and a Klingon bird of prey, which of course I've done before, but in a slightly different scale. So these ones are, like I said, 1 in 1,000. Together, there's not much here. They're fairly basic, simple models. They're about 4.5 inches long, both of them. And the only thing really different is that this bird of prey, unlike the other bird of prey that I've made before, it doesn't have a readily posable wing. Basically, you're going to make it one way or you're going to make it the other. As it says here, that there is attack and cruising mode wing angles. But anyway, let's take a look at it, and we will certainly be the judge of how we feel about it. So this is the bird of prey. I took a lot of care and time with this one, and I wanted to make it look sort of beat up, and I think that I actually did a fairly effective job. I'm actually really happy with the paint job on this one, and I actually like it a lot better than the other one, even though I really like the other one. It sort of has that sort of gritty space grime look to it that the Klingon bird of preys always used to have on the TV show, and I think that it turned out really good. I like all the little bit of detail to it. I always really like the red wings on the underside too, but having it be a bit bigger gives me the opportunity to sort of put more detail into it. So just even like the metallic metal portions of it, and like the little bit of red peeking through here, and just the fact that it's got like this single support beam across there that actually floats, and the disruptor or torpedo, I think it's actually more a disruptor cannon, isn't it? It's a lot more detailed and visible, and I don't know, it's just really, really cool. And I like this red sort of rim around the edge of the I guess just forward compartment. Even like as much as like these little yellow highlights on there, it's just really kind of cool. I like it a lot. Even the back engine part is more detailed. It does suck that it doesn't have a changeable wing mode. It's just one or the other. I chose to put it in the cruise mode because the other one that I have is in the attack mode, so why not? But anyway, so there's the bird of prey. Now let's take a look at the other component of this, which is the U.S.S. Grissom. So keep in mind that these are 1 in 1,000 scale ships. This is 4 inches long. This is basically, I'd say that this is basically an inch longer than the 1 in 2,500 scale Enterprise refit, which means that if this was the same scale as that, this would be tiny, 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 tiny. And I couldn't even imagine building a ship that was that small. But either way, this turned out good. I do appreciate the fact that it is quite a different design, because it is definitely like not something that you usually see. And out of all the ships that I have, like none of them look like this. So I'm actually kind of happy to add it to the collection just because it is unique. I took a little bit of time to paint some of the extra details. Did the blue lines here, the gunmetal on this one, and then all the silver around the actual rest of the ship. The decals that were for these edges, they're not cut right, so I decided not to use them. Instead, I painted them the same color that the decal was in order to give it that same sort of look. So that way it's not really losing anything. It just sort of gains a more coherent look. And I'm probably going to have to fix that one because there's supposed to be a decal there. Oh well. But either way, it's it's a cool little ship. Definitely different. I'm glad to have it. These are from, of course, these ships are actually featured in, I believe it's the Search for Spock. This is the science shuttle or science ship that is basically above the Genesis planet, and that's when they find out that Spock's alive down there, and they get destroyed by the Klingon bird of prey. But anyway, let me know what you think is your favorite out of the two of these, and yeah, we'll certainly see you guys later, probably with more models. Bye-bye.